Hi, my name is Anna Kissett, and I'm going to be summarizing and giving you my opinion on the Rosie Project. So let's begin. The plot is basically Don Timmon is a genetic professor who struggles with his love life, and he decides to do a questionnaire to increase his possibility to find a significant other. In the process, he meets up with Rosie, and that's when chaos and madness pursues. Background is that the setting takes place in Australia. And the main characters of the chapters of this book are Don Timmon. He's the main character, and he has a ASD tier 1, and he's a genetic professor. His friend is a very unique friend. He's the head of psychology department, and he has a wife that's Clarlene, and she's a clinical psychologist that gives Don some advice. Both of them do. And then the main love interest is Rosie Jarman. She's starting to become a psychologist, and she is the one that shares that she has some daddy issues, and she wants to find her real biological father. And that's when the Father Project comes, and Don is there to assist her. Characteristic of ASD. So the ones that I do notice from this book is the problem with socializing and interaction with others. The example is talking with the deans and the co-worker, especially with Dean. He doesn't understand when she states certain questions, and she had to reword it in a way that he could comprehend why certain behaviors he's doing could consider as an issue. And secondly, he's not breaking the rules. Yeah. Then great variety in abilities. So not only is gifted in understanding and teaching genetics, he's also able to master Aikido. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. And later, when Rosie gives him a book about bartending and learning how to drink drinks, making drinks, he knows how to master it and apply it in real life situation. And needs for sameness, daily routine, and meal prep. So he pretty much masters certain days and times break down to certain activities. In the morning is running, and then meal prep, he knows exactly what ingredients go to what meal for each day. So example, Tuesday would be lobster day. Okay, strength. So the book shows how Don has trouble understanding his feelings and telling his feelings to Rosie. Second is the minority change kind of upsets him. Example is jacket. He has a jacket that's more for the weather and running, and it's not dining in a fancy restaurant. And he's persistent on saying that it's a jacket. He doesn't understand why he needs to rent a tux or jacket from them when he has one. And then trouble pursues there. He's impulsive and he acts without thinking. There's many, when he's talking to people, he doesn't understand the way his tone of voice comes across, actions that typical people would hesitate. He just goes on, for example, use the dean's name to save a table for his date. The book shows good examples of some, but I could see how the way Don's written could be turned off, like how he analyzed a person, age, and BMI, which kind of was annoying for me. Second one is showing few ASD behaviors. Doesn't show all. It mostly shows a tier 1 person. It doesn't show where he's stimming or any other features that it's easy to identify. Change is not easy. It shows how he does have a motivation to change certain behaviors, but it could give a false hope for a person that doesn't understand ASD or its parents one. Now, my personal reflection on this is it was nice to see a perception of a person that's adult and how they perceive dating life. A lot of behaviors, so plot, I kind of like the plot where there's a mystery, there's kind of rom-com kind of concept. How the values, my experience, well, I do have biases because my experience with working with some clients that have ASD, but these are clients that have more intense needs. So it's interesting to read someone that doesn't have that much intense needs and how he lives his daily lives. Also, I did watch The Big Bang, so some of the characters he shows is the same as Sheldon from that show. But in all, it does give a good example of reminding you that if you meet one person with ASD, you only met one person with ASD. So it's a good book in that case. Okay.